Let's try that again. Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Vegeta Podcast. 3 episodes in. Uh yeah. Today hopefully is a better and more positive um therapy session, This is the therapy podcast after all. We're gonna always speak and say what's on our mind, be as honest as possible with ourselves about our opinions. But before we get into today's episode, people, just please like, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys. First of all, shout out to my man Brush. Man was on my neck about being a little bit more consistent, so um I'm hoping that the podcast episodes are gonna aid us with the consistency that you guys are looking for, and hopefully when we finally get to the big goal of 100 subscribers, we can add more shows. But it has to be justified, so I need to get to 100 people before I look at maybe adopting a daily show. It's a thing I've been thinking about. Maybe you guys want me to give you guys my opinions on some of the stuff that we hear overnight from journalists. What's happening on the Twitter or X streets, whatever you're calling Twitter these days. But yeah, so help us get to 100 subscribers, people, by subscribing. It's free. But now, big up to everybody who is joining me. And if you join me after the fact, that's fine. You can at least play this in the background while you're doing something later on. But please at least leave me a like when you're doing that. Shout out to my man Artifact as well, saying Dr. Vegeta. Yes, bro. If it's gonna be called the therapy podcast, then I might as well. If I'm providing a clinical service to people, I might as well. Now, I'd like to put a disclaimer there. I am not a trained professional. I am not claiming to have gone to any university to become a psychologist. I just simply call this therapy in like the sense that we can vent, rant, celebrate, whatever. It's therapy for us football fans. That's the whole point of the podcast. So yeah, shout out to you, Artifact. I appreciate you, my broski. And guys, without wasting too much of your time, let's get into it. United actually won a game yesterday. United beat Brentford 2-1. I'm not gonna lie, that first half performance, I was just like, oh, is it gonna be another day in the office where maybe we create some chances and we don't score anything, and then Brentford somehow steal it? And the fact that they scored that goal towards the end, which was a little bit controversial, sorry, for a lot of people because of the manner, getting the referee getting the Ligt off, but it's not really the referee's fault because why is the medical team not dealing with that? Which we will discuss later on in the podcast. And hopefully my PC doesn't let me down because I'm not plugged in to the LAN. I am literally risking it with the whole Wi-Fi thing right now, but so far so good. But no, let's talk about yesterday's performance. Honestly, as United fans, I think it can be tempting to come on here and be overly negative. But like I've always said, and I think I've said this in my last 2 episodes, you need to find a way as United fans who are Ten Hag out to compartmentalize your feelings for the manager and take each game as it comes. Um, and I can't be angry at a win. You know, I'm happy. I'm not happy with the overall performance because, especially in the first half, second half, which, wow, by the way, how did we go from second half talks finding us in the pits? Because remember, with some of our games, we would come out of the second half worse than we went from the first half. And I used to be worried about what the hell Eric is saying. But somehow yesterday, we got the right response at halftime. And for the longest time, I worried about if we don't perform in the first half, is the game over? Because a lot of the games this season, if we don't get something out of the first half, we're screwed because we go into second half and we somehow come out worse. But yesterday was completely the opposite. We didn't have a good first half. We missed a lot of opportunities. I think the one that people reference and will probably remember the most is the Ericsson chance that we had. And he had an opportunity to score. And at first I said, look, maybe he struggled to open his body up from the angle that I saw him. but when the net is as big as it is, it's really hard for us to justify him missing the open net. But my question, because I've watched, obviously, you know me, I go and watch other people's content just to see what the mood is after each game or news segment that comes out with United. And as I was watching yesterday's game, the question I kept asking myself is, are we performing better, or is this just the same performance we've been seeing with just goals and a W behind it? You feel me? Is it different from what we've seen in the last couple of games before the international? With the only difference being that we actually won the game finally in the Premier League and we scored goals. I think we're at -2 now. Goal difference, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, because I know that title says just luck, but I don't. Even if it is luck, you almost create your own luck in football. But I think one, I'll say this and get this out of the way because I don't want people to misunderstand me. The win from yesterday's game was well deserved because our response in the second half to the shadiness, because at times in the first half, I was just like, bro, are we the home team or are we the away team? Like, I was even like texting at the same time while I was doing the watch along on the Football Power Hour channel. And I was like, yo, like, are we so bad that we are going to sit back and let Brentford have a lot of the ball? Because there was a period of time in the first half where literally we were sitting back and almost wanting to hit them on the counter, which a lot of people would say it's fine in the circumstances. But then I say, if he's ditching in his third season his philosophy once again to do the hope and prayer, save my job settings, doesn't that more so than help him? It actually proves what we've been saying, that long term wise, he's not gonna be the manager, because it almost feels like every time Ten Hag is going to implement his philosophy, we almost flop, and he almost kind of has to go back to the what I call Ollie settings. So when Ollie was here, there were a couple of times where his job was on the line and he somehow pulled it out of the bag, you know, and it almost felt that way in the first half yesterday to say, um it's almost Ollie save your job settings kind of football rather than it is Eric Ten Hag, which is look, he got the win, but it's a little bit sad when your philosophy that you were brought in for, which I'm assuming the club are gonna try and build something similar to that in the league. Given the fact that they said they're going to build a brand of football for United rather than for a manager, so they're gonna obviously want to bring managers that align with their philosophy as the new people at United. So if Eric, my point is, if Eric is not going to play his football and we're just gonna do whatever it takes to keep my job, is he then still the right man? Now, coming back to the original question, was yesterday a better performance or was it just more of the same people? I would be interested to see what a lot of you guys are saying in the comments after the fact, or even now in the live chat, because nothing about the performance moved me as far as our long-term goals. So yesterday's game in isolation was fantastic. It was a good feeling because I remember going into my second episode of the podcast as well as on the Timber Banks and Vegeta show. I was asked, how do I feel about the game? And it was very difficult to predict a win, even though when they say the mind and the heart are saying two different things. Like, your heart really wants United to be successful, but your mind is like, dude, what about what we've seen is going to tell you we're going to win? And people were saying leading up into this game that Brentford is a bogey team, right? So taking all of these things into consideration, I wasn't confident, to be honest. And it's a happy surprise when United are actually um they actually beat whatever expectations you had of them going into the game. And another positive, I suppose, is the fact that we're not 14th. We climbed up the table. Sorry, let me just see what's happening. Yeah. So yeah. Um uh, I don't know. I don't feel like it was a better performance in the second half. I think Kenny is saying here. Shout out to you, Kenny. It was a better performance in the second half, but is it gonna be enough for us to keep saying, "Oh, but we created chances, we created chances"? I mean, by God's grace, yesterday we put away chances, But what happens if we keep performing like this and teams perform like they have been against us, and they actually create stuff and take their chances, at the end of the day. So, like I said, I don't think I saw anything in yesterday's performance that moved me. However, I will say this, Mr. Thomas Frank, if that yesterday was your audition for the job, because allegedly some people are saying it's not true, obviously, um, that he was linked with us, it's just media stuff, people trying to sell papers. But if that was Thomas Frank's audition to the job, I think he failed that interview dismally. And Ineos should, if he is, I don't know again, if he is on the shortlist, Thomas Frank, dude, no, no, no. If you, hey, this job, hey, act like Thomas. You should sit down with dinner with Eric and ask him what this job is like. Um, hey, yeah, it will swallow you up, man. And yesterday on the pitch, bro, you looked like, I made a joke. I said you look like October. You look like Halloween itself, bro. You look like you saw a ghost. Now imagine your position is switched, because we haven't been good in the last couple of performances, and you are Eric. Hey, my friend, whatever, that full set of hair will disappear. I'm telling you right now. Um, but you know what, guys? Like I said, I don't want us to be overly negative. A lot of people didn't expect United to win. And when I say people, I mean United fans themselves. I don't care about the opposition. The opposition never wants us to win. That's just, it's part and parcel of the ops. But as United fans, a lot of people didn't give us a chance. Like I said, my heart wanted us to win, and I'm always gonna back United. Um, no matter what, even if it's just like a light 1-0. But a lot of people were like saying, I don't know, man, like Brentford is gonna be a bogey team. But yesterday's performance said otherwise. I mean, Mbemo or whatever his name is, people are saying he's gonna dunk on us yesterday. I don't remember seeing that man dunk nothing, bro. Martinez had the lock, he was Fort Knox. Martinez was Fort Knox, yesterday. Like Martinez had that man on the ropes, okay? The ropes yesterday. There was no Mbuemo, nothing. There was no, what do they like to say whenever they beat people? Kick about with the boys. There was none of that. Um, so to the fans that actually said, we're gonna win this game, I think that's credit to them and their positivity and belief. Because I was even not looking forward to the game. We've had like this nice long break with the international. And then I was just like, I even said before the game, like, what are we going to get out of United? Are we going to see much of the same as everybody? What is the mood going to be like? Some people were spreading false rumors of Old Trafford being empty. I didn't see an empty Old Trafford yesterday. People need to stop it. Um, but for me, I think I need to see a bigger sample size. Yesterday was fantastic. It was nice to win. The goals were just like Rasmus. The goals, Garnacho, that assist from bloody Bruno as well. Bruno, I know, his game, but the assist was nice. Rashi's game yesterday, I think was a good game from Rashi. You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. Actually, I'm seeing a lot of my usual what do they call them? The usual culprits in the chat. I'm actually interested to hear what other people's perspective was regarding yesterday's performance. Was it a better performance, or was it just much of the same, with the only difference being that we scored and we kept the goals and the positive for ourselves, and we won the game. 3 points, people. I mean, even people who were like, there were people who were like Ten Hag out, who were just saying, let's just get 3 points. So some people didn't even care about the performance. But I was just, as a person who says they're always open to being proved wrong by Eric, I always have to ask myself, are we improving? You feel me? So Look, if anybody wants to jump on, have their opinion, if they feel like I'm talking crap, yesterday was fantastic. Why aren't you seeing it? Eric changed things up. Hey, man, come and educate me. I just think I enjoyed my Saturday afternoon yesterday. Um, I get to I get to laugh at other people's fans because we've got a game that we're going to discuss towards the end of the show. I'm sure you guys know who and what we're going to be talking about. But as for United, I don't know, man. I need a bigger sample size regarding yesterday regarding Ten Hag, because guys, like I said in the first episode, people need to stop hoping and praying and huffing and puffing. He's here, guys. He's here until he isn't here. So let's at least win games of football, win 3 points, support the guys, and we'll take it from there. At the end of the day, we'll take it from there. um Yo, Mark, just let me know in the private chat if you're ready to come on, and I'll bring you on before I move on to the next topic for today's podcast. Now, guys, I'm sorry. I sound tired because yesterday it was me and wifey spending time. The kids are at grandma, but the content needs to continue. But another key part of yesterday's game that I want to talk about was the injury to Delict's head. Because I've often felt like sometimes our criticism of performances are reduced to the players are at fault or the managers is at fault, and we forget that there are other aspects of running a team that need to also work well in order for us to be bloody successful. And yet again, the medical team, these I don't want to, sorry, bro, it's a Sunday. These guys were the ops yesterday. People want to say, yeah, the referee kicked him off. He's now we were disadvantaged. I'm like, broski, the rules of the game don't allow a person bleeding to just be on the pitch. One, it's in the interest of their own safety. If he's bleeding all over the place, what if he faints? Just bleeding profusely, and just because he wants to, the adrenaline is rushing through his body. The Ligt wanted to carry on. The Ligt is a warrior, bro. He was just like, nah, bro, like what? He was pissed yesterday when he was ordered by the ref to be to leave the pitch to address the wound. But guys, for me, the person who was the people rather who were at fault yesterday when the leg got injured were the medical people, bro. Because how many opportunities do you need to patch up a player so that he doesn't need to come off again? I don't understand what was going on yesterday with the medical team, and I hope that Eric and the management team, because we're always so quick to criticize Eric and these players, those guys need to be sat down with and asked, what the hell was that performance yesterday? Because that was shambolic, bro. You can't be just putting on Vaseline, and I don't know what the hell the white thing was on his head that they tried to patch him up with yesterday. We're not expecting you to stitch him on the place, but we've seen other teams when they've had people with head injuries bloody bandage them up and then maybe fine tune it in the halftime. But the fact that these guys had, I think, one or two opportunities, maybe even three opportunities to address the bleeding with the left, only for him to still bleed just before a set piece. And then now the ref saying, dude, look, your head is bleeding. I wasn't mad at the ref yesterday when the ref said, get off the pitch, bro. Because even I was saying, yo, Mateus, bro, like it looks kind of crazy right now what's going on with your head. Um, in my opinion, you see. Um, and also, what happens if his life or health is impacted by him remaining on the pitch with that head injury? So people mustn't blame the ref yesterday. The medical team let us down with Mateus. And just before I continue, people, I am gonna welcome to the stage man like Timber Banks, brother, fellow co-host of the Timber Banks Vegeta Show, bro. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine, man. I'm
Hey,
fine,
bro,
man.
I'm tired. Yesterday was lit, bro. I had a good Saturday. Oh,
Let's just
Timbers
hope you guys can
Grimace
actually
is
keep it up,
also
man.
ready. Man like Mark is here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Mark, are you there? How you doing, buddy?
All right, good, bro. What's good? What's good?
Hey, bro.
Timber Banks is in the building.
Hey, bro. We're
Always,
gonna hear
yeah.
what Timber has to say,
Always,
bro.
always,
He's
always,
gonna
always.
this guy's gonna pull through with the ops feeling and vibes, bro. Mark, what are you saying about yesterday's performance? I saw you talking to Kenny in the comment section. You're not liking what Kenny's saying about yesterday's performance?
Yeah, I won't call it lackluster, bro. Like I feel like we've seen lackluster performances, and that wasn't one of them. You know what I mean? I feel like it was more of a performance of a team that just that come back off of a poor run of games, came back from international duty. We don't have all the best, well, the first choice starters available, but we there and we have to do our job. I think we started positively. Of course, we didn't maintain control of the game in the first half, but granted, it has happened sometimes. The second half is the reaction that we always wanted to see. You know, we always talk about we see some good performances in the first half, but then they come back out lazy or sluggish in the second half. But the second half they came back out firing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
And we was dominant. We didn't give them a bro for like 37 minutes in the second half.
yeah,
Brentford
yeah.
could not make an attack on United goal. They couldn't even get out of their half. So I think that makes up for the first half in a sense that okay, we could forgive them for not maintaining a strong showing in the first half with the
Mm.
performance of the second half because they closed it strong.
No, I hear you, bro. And I almost wonder, like, what was different about this halftime that we couldn't get the same responses in other games? Because, like you're saying, in other games, we almost had a decent first half, and then for some reason, we come out and we look horrible. But hey, if Eric's addressed that and we're not doing that crap anymore, yeah, that's a positive for me. Timber, what are you saying, bro? Like, did you watch yesterday's game? What did you think?
You know me now. There's no nothing I will not watch, man. Well, what I would say is this, man. Guys, don't get too excited, man. Honestly, you know, yes, they won the game. Fair enough to everybody. Big up to Rashford. Big up to Ganacho, my boy. Big up to Bruno Fernandez for a change, man. At least he made a very, very good pass. But yet again, coming to the argument entirely in the first half, just that for what I think Brentford were also kind of like they were bad, man. They were bad as well. In the first half, they were bad because. But I was thinking Mbuemo was going to have a good game against Lisandro Martinez, and
Yeah, a lot of people said that, bro.
it did
And
not even
see,
happen. He did not. It did not because Mbuemo did not show up yesterday. I think the Mbuemo that showed up yesterday was Mbuemo from Timo. You know, I don't.
or maybe Licha just did his job, bro.
Honestly, man,
Let's give credit to
that guy
Licha,
was
bro.
bad.
Yo, this
He was
Timber
bad.
Banks, bro.
Wait, you
Gotta
come,
love
Mark,
this
Mark,
guy,
Mark,
bro.
Mark.
Gotta
Hey,
love this
relax,
guy,
relax,
I'm not
relax.
even this. I giving you props, bro. I giving you
Yeah,
props. I ain't saying nothing
yeah,
negative, no. I
yeah.
just say you
Big up
gotta
to you,
love this
man.
guy.
But yesterday, the game was good. The game was good, man. It was good at first, but yet again, Rasmus Hoyland, guys, man, that goal, that composure, you know. At first, when I was watching the game, I was like, I have somebody that said this guy was going to score 20 goals. I wonder where that goal is going to come from. But the way he took that goal was, man, exceptional. You have to give kudos to Ruud van Nistelrooy, man. The composure he had there, man. And this is what I will always say. If you guys that assist that Bruno made yesterday, that's what you call chance created. Honestly, because I was watching the game, there was some passing made. I was like, okay, these are the kind of crap they will come and tell you it's a chance created. You get to see something. When you see it, you know yes. Because yesterday that ball that Rasmus scored, he started from Ericsson. You might as well said Ericsson created a chance, but yeah, that pass was sublime. Good pass, good game. Let's. What I want to know is this: was
Yeah.
that a performance whereby we can say yes, this guy can take it off from there, or that was a performance whereby we are just turning up because the pressure is too much, you know. But for me, I would say, in all fairness, man, it was a good game though. It was a good game because people might want to say it's just Bradford, like they always say, like that is the normal
Nah, nah,
slogan. It's just Bradford. But yet again,
nah.
before the
If
game,
people are saying it's just
before
Brentford,
the
that's
game,
BS.
people like me, people like me actually said, United we're gonna lose. You know, I say we're gonna lose. But what I will say is this: that guy Conor Buemo, that guy was crap, man. It was rubbish yesterday. It was rubbish, like rubbish. And the manager, Thomas Frank, as well, man. I don't understand. You
Ah,
have Fabio
Ye-
Fabio Carvalho on the bench, and you decide to play. what's his name? Is he scared? I'll be scared. His name is even scared. Put him on the bench and play for a
No, Scott.
little bit. Scared. That guy is a bum as well, man. That guy is rubbish as well.
But
Rubbish.
funny thing is, right? And this is what I wanted to say, and I wanted to say something about it. Now, earlier on this week, we heard some comments about Thomas Frank that
Yes, man.
he was
Speak on it.
commenting on the role of being the Man United manager
Yeah.
from the perspective of another Premier League manager, and he was like, "It's the most critical job you could have in the Premier League." He said, he was like, "This manager is under a pressure cooker. He's under the most scrutiny, and he's not sure if that scrutiny is warranted." You know what I mean? Because teams win, lose, and draw. It happens. Now, while I never really considered Thomas Frank as an option for Man United manager, some people might be saying, Thomas Frank should be an option. For me, I think Thomas Frank fall under the pressure of the thought having to beat Man United. You know what I mean?
I
You
think so
understand what I'm
too,
saying?
bro.
No.
He
Kemba
failed, bro.
laughing, right? But think about it like this now. For the performances I have seen from Brentford in the last 3-4 games, now, while I don't think Brentford is that team, they have been performing well. Even though they lose 2 of the last 4 and they drew 1, they won the last one 5-3. And I think that was a very good performance. They've been scoring a goal in the first 60 seconds of every game for 4 games now. Did that look like that Brentford team? Not really.
Nah. There was
But
nowhere
at
to
the
be
same
found, bro.
time, United did a very good job of taking away their natural game plan from them in that moment. And if you watch the game, you would notice that United give them the opportunity where they didn't want to play the ball. Totally take away the game plan from them in the game. It started in the first half and it was completed in the second half.
Yeah, nah, that's true. No, I agree with you, Mark. That's what I'm saying. I can't find too many reasons to be mad about yesterday. I just feel like, did the performance move me? No. But at the end of the day, we got 3 points. That's all I care about. And I will use those 3 points. I don't care what Temba is saying, okay? I'm going to celebrate, okay? Because I had very little to celebrate about, okay? Don't you tell me not to celebrate. But with regards to Brentford's performance, bro, up until we considered the goal, that goal, I want to speak about that goal because a lot of people are blaming the ref for putting us at a disadvantage. But I really feel like it's the medical team that screwed us.
No,
For being honest.
I was going to come into. I was going to come into that. Man. One thing is this, man. Well, I wouldn't blame the medical team. Put the blame on Jim Ratcliffe and Sani Ineos. They are cutting the cost, so they did not have the bandage and everything because
come on,
so
Timber.
that
So cutting
no,
the
that's
cost
the
means
honest
you
truth.
can't do your
Yeah,
job.
no, they are cutting the cost, so they need a bandage because Sergeant Ratcliffe have cut the cost and cut the bandage, and it was not available. But yet again, I was seeing United fans like going. I saw people talking about like it is simple, guys. Like it's the rule of the game, like not just football alone, any sport. Once there's just a blood, you are asked to go out. But the fact that medical team just apply Vaseline, probably they went to Onana and said, Onana, can you please borrow us your Vaseline, please? Give us your Vaseline, let us use your Vaseline. So they went on Onana, took Vaseline, they applied it there and everything. It went out, like the blood was going to come out anyway. It's about time because when you look at the game, he was playing the game at that point yesterday. You could see the late was, up for it. And it's about time whereby he will go for another area draw and the blood will keep coming out. I was screaming, why don't you guys just look for bandage? Put bandage on this guy. No, they did not. So then that is what exactly happens when you don't do what you're supposed to do. But yet again, that is not an excuse. That the elite is outside then means you guys conceive a goal. No, man, it's not an excuse. I'm sorry. Because it's corner kick. And there were still a lot of Brentford player outside the box 18. So just that United just failed to mark their man. And when you look at that goal, Pinnock scored. You want to put the blame on Diego Dalot as well because Diego Dalot allowed him.
I know he was a little bit weak in that. He just let the man go away. But
let the man go. And that's the thing. But the
Yeah,
most
but
important thing is
mistakes
that
will happen,
United won.
Temba, so you can't really be
Yeah.
Like, okay, like for me, that goal is not just on Dalot, but it's mostly on Dalot. I will still blame Onana somewhat because, bro, listen, you can't be standing up watching that ball hit the back of your
Mark,
net,
Mark,
King.
Mark, Mark,
No, no,
Mark.
no, no,
You're not
no.
saving that.
Hold
Mark, you're
on,
not
hold
saving
on.
that. Mark, don't tell me hold on. You're not saving that. Did you see the heading? It looks like a shot, dude. You are not saving that, Mark. Stop all
No,
this
I'm not
by
saying, not saying,
any
but you see,
goal you put
this
on
is why,
Onana. No, man.
this
You're
is
not
why I
saving
said
that,
what I
man.
said. You can't, you see, Timber, you cannot say you're not saving that. I'm not saying he not equal, I saved it, but what I'm saying is the effort. You see, if you're standing flat-footed and you're
There's
watching
no.
a ball go in the back of the net, which means you're watching the ball come to the player, you're seeing the whole thing happen. Now, I would have been satisfied if he had just make a step forward and put his hands up, bro. Swear. It could have go past him and score, but just the effort, I would have been more comfortable with, you know what I mean? But you can't stand up and watch the ball, bro. Like if you watch the replay, he watching the whole ball come across, watch the man running up, seeing the ball go and make contact, and then watching the ball hit the back of the net, King. It's like me watching an animation, bro. And Goku hitting a man a combo, and he started charger for the Kameka. And I press, and instead of pressing pause,
There's
I went and used the bathroom and come back and miss it.
Nah, but you know what it is? Okay, I hear the Onana thing. I'm angry at two parties with the whole the goal. I'm angry at the medical team. I've already discussed that. I don't understand. Timber's trying to troll us. I don't like that answer he gave me. With the whole
which
running
one?
out of money stuff.
Yeah, but it's
Bro,
the honest truth, man.
nah, bro. Those guys did not do their job, bro. That was rubbish. But I'm also upset at the low because yes, maybe Onana is not taking up the right position. But if you're gonna mark a person, commit to that to marking them, bro. Because at the end of the day, he slips from you and he gets a free header. He shouldn't be getting. I was even saying at least put him off, bro. Like you don't have to be there like perfectly, but put him off the goal, bro. And Dalot does this too much this season, bro, where he almost gives up at certain points when he's in a duel, and it's too easy. He needs to fix up, bro, because it's not been good enough from him this season. Honestly,
Yeah, I
that's just me.
100% agree, and it's one of the reasons why I wouldn't. I'm happy that he's not one of the main guys contesting for a header during set pieces. Now, it was an unlucky situation on both parts. You know, I mean, the medical staff should have do a better job, in my opinion. Just bandage up the man head like a mummy and done. First time, fix it in the second half. You feel me? But they didn't do that. So, in my opinion, it was a situation where we was. It's not going to happen often, to be fair. I ain't going to stress on it because Dallo is normally not that guy who contesting for headers. It's usually be Ligt and the other centre back. So, in that situation, I'm upset about it, but it is what it is for me.
True, bro. True, but hey, let's hope. Because like my point, the reason I brought this is because people wanted to blame I don't know who, but they don't want to blame the medical team. And I'm like, guys, you can't be so quick to blame Eric Ten Hag and players when they
No,
flop.
it's
You
the
also
medical
need to
team. I'm
address,
sorry. That is
to
on the
address
medical
the
team.
medical team as well when they
Yeah,
do
bro.
nonsense.
How
That
could
is
you
on the
not
medical team,
bandage the
honestly.
man head proper, bro? Like 3 times the man had to come off to get his head wrapped. Wash his head off the first
No,
time.
no, Mark, they're using Vaseline, not even they use Vaseline. It was Onana's Vaseline they were using, Onana's Vaseline. That's what they were using. And Onana was even saying to
Yeah.
them, guys, please don't finish it. Don't finish this Vaseline. No, I use it for my glove. Don't finish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Timber. Okay, Timber. Timber has way too much fun with our team's pains. I don't like it.
Yeah,
But
but
anyway,
right now,
guys.
Onana still had the most clean sheets. So Temba, hold
Yeah.
our pack up with that one. Hold our pack up with that
No, we
gloves
know,
and
yeah,
tassel.
clean sheets.
He had more
That's
clean
enough
sheets than
now.
Real Madrid this season.
Says who? Let me hear what
Real
Mark
Madrid
you
only had one clean sheet this season, King.
before you
One.
Let's have
well,
a look at the La
one,
Liga table.
where I am on the
Talk to
table.
me.
Where am I on the table? Where I am on
Forget
the
where you're on
table.
the table. How many times people
No
score on
man,
you this season?
I'm not 11th. At least I'm not 11th.
That's
I'm not
okay.
at least I'm not
That's
11th.
okay. That's
So
temporary. If
you don't
people
even
keep scoring on you
you
the way they're
don't
scoring on you,
you don't
come January, you
compare.
could be in fifth.
Don't even try it. Don't even try it. You think if a team is able to get a goal against Courtois, bring Onana to the bring let them come to Onana. No way. It's the Premiership. You guys are playing there. That's why you are playing there. You know, you are playing in the Premiership.
Okay, guys. All right.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. We will see what the league is saying at the end of the season on both sides. But
yeah, definitely.
another interesting thing that's been happening on the internet is apparently being Ten Hag out means you can't celebrate to win, guys.
No, it's crazy,
I
man.
don't understand
That's
what the
crazy.
hell that means. Apparently we're being flip flops, which is one of those words that get thrown around. So I said, hang on, let me Google, let me do some research. What on earth does the word flip flop? So I'm just gonna bring it up on my screen because these positive fans, and I'm not talking to you, Mark. I know you're not like them, but these positive fans who are Eric Ten Hag in are full of nonsense, and I'm gonna call them out because apparently me celebrating United winning yesterday. So I was supposed to be negative today. Apparently, oh, we won.
Yeah.
Why? Eric is still gonna be here. No, I'm not allowed to be happy when we win. Apparently, but according to I'm just saying though. Apparently, we're not supposed to be happy if we don't back the manager, and we're flip flops. The word flip flop, according to Cambridge, is a
Mhm.
sudden or and complete change of plans or opinion. Last time I checked, I'm still not Eric Ten Hag in. So the notion that I'm a flip flop just on the basis of me not being for Ten Hag is ridiculous. Okay. I can support the team and still feel how I feel about Eric Ten Hag. People need to
Mhm.
stop it with that narrative. Too many people that are desperate for interaction online. Stop it. Get help. The whole Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Get some help, man. Because
Fact.
we can't change the
Fact.
reality that Eric is the manager. It doesn't mean we should stop supporting the club. It's still our football club. We're still United fans. So I'll be damned if I'm not allowed to celebrate a damn win just because I don't agree with you on being Eric Ten Hag in. Sorry for you. But what do you guys think? Am I not allowed to be
Mhm.
positive when actually
Bro,
perform well and win games?
from the positive general himself, you're allowed to be
Yeah.
positive, bro. I welcome the positivity and the optimism from any fan, whether he's a Man United fan or a football fan, bro. It don't matter because the true onus of being a football fan is to
Mhm.
support your team. It's not about the manager or the players on the pitch, it's the team. No, I mightn't like certain men in the pitch on the team. I mightn't like certain men. I mightn't like the manager. But you know, it don't matter because I like Man United, so I supporting it. And now while I back in the manager, bro, I mightn't tell you, don't be happy we win, bro. At the end of the day, we fans, we supposed to be happy when we win. When we lose, everybody upset. So when we lose now, I supposed to be happy then.
Well, apparently, bro. You see, that's the other thing. When you're Eric Ten Hag in, you're not allowed to criticize the manager. I don't understand football fans, bro. It's like if you chose a side, you must just be that, even if the reality doesn't reflect what you feel. So it makes no sense for me as a Ten Hag out person to be upset here. I'm happy, bro. I won a game yesterday. Okay, dude. Even better, Kaiser Chiefs also won. That's my local team. So both United and my local team won yesterday. Vibes, bro. So people saying flip flop. Okay, I'm gonna start adopting these words. If I'm a flip flop, it's okay. The shoe fits, I'll put it on. It's all right. But I'll still be happy. And you can't take away my happiness. You're crazy. How? So I'm not allowed to be happy. No, get out of here, man. People will say people's opinions matter until it's not their opinion. And I don't like that. I don't think that's a fair way for us to have a conversation as a community. You know what I'm saying? Because even like for instance, Mr. Positive himself, I'm surprised he doesn't have the villain tagline today. But Mr. Positive himself, I don't I don't like beef with Mark over his positivity, bro. I mean, maybe yes, there are days where like we have a horrible game and he still finds the positives because he's Mr. Positivity. And we can debate about it, but it doesn't make me more right than him just because we lost a game or we were bad. In the same way, it doesn't make me less wrong or however I feel about Ten Hag just because we won. We won. And can't United fans just enjoy that? We won. Why does it need to be a being right session? I don't understand, guys.
Bruv, and that is the one thing I do understand. I will never understand it, bro. And to be honest, bro, I ain't trying to get down with it because at the end of the day, football is about opinions. Whether we agree or disagree, It's not the fact. The fact of the matter is we supporting our club, whether it's United or whatever, and we supported the club.
Facts, bro. And that should always be the goal to support, because what people fail to
Bro,
understand is
I
even
had
if
I had a dip.
Eric leaves
I had
or
a
the
dip,
players
bro.
leave,
Sorry, but I had a dip, bro. But big
no,
up.
no,
Thanks for
appreciate you
having
for
me on the
pulling.
stream. I think this is my first time on the stream, so big up to everybody in the chat. And
Big up
back
to you,
later,
my
bro.
man. Cheers,
Sorry, I
bro.
had to dip, bro.
Nah, no stress, no stress.
Big up to Ten Hag.
Uh, if he comes back, but no, guys. I don't think you're a flip flop, guys. Like, you know, people act as if in other walks of life you're not going to change your mind, as in emotions don't ebb and flow. It's a part of life, you know. No, I don't think anybody wakes up angry every time. If they do, they've got problems. And I don't think anybody's always just super happy. Like, there's those people you meet, they're always positive, but people still live real life and they still deal with their battles. They just, some people don't always reflect that. And like, we should be able to support the team, and still have opinions, you know. I don't think yesterday's game is going to be enough for people like me or people who don't believe in the manager to say, yeah, Eric is the guy, you know. Yeah, should keep him. That's why I said when we were discussing the first topic, we need to see more before our minds can be changed on Ten Hag and his management style. Because yes, we won yesterday, but there's nothing from yesterday's performance that tells me that we're going to do what the club wants us to allegedly do. I have to say allegedly because the way they're moving right now, I don't know if it aligns, but it doesn't take away from the fact that we won yesterday, guys. Okay, we won. And as fans, for this weekend alone, at the very least, can the civil war just, you know, civil war settings can just, and we can actually live up to the name of the club, which is Manchester United. Let's unite behind the joy of winning the game yesterday and get behind each other with regards to this topic. Whew. Guys, it's never a bad day when you win a game and then Arsenal will loses. I don't care. Like, it somehow makes your game feel better. You know, I was out yesterday with my wife and some friends, and one of the guys was asking me, "Wait, who do you support?" And I said, "Hey, bro, hey, it's really tough these days. You know what I'm saying? It's really tough these days to just be like United. You almost be like, yeah, United. I support Man United. But I said, hey, yeah, you Man United fan. We won today. Usually it's suffering, but we won. And he's like, oh, cool. I'm losing. I said, wait, who you support? And he's like, Arsenal. I said, Arsenal are losing? Hey, hey, hey. I said, ain't no way, bro. Bro, these Arsenal guys are so fragile. Can I just say this? These guys have been winning. And I was watching reaction videos. The fan reaction. I don't know if you guys know this. The fan reaction videos that get put together, of different people from their channels reacting to the same match. And some people were saying, no, shut it down. We're not winning the league. I said, wow. After all of that, best defense in the world, best goalkeeper in the world. uh, I don't know what other tags Arsenal fans have been coming out with this year. People are already throwing in the handkerchiefs. People are already waving. What happened to Saliba yesterday, guys? Stephanie is bringing it up. Shout out to you, Stephanie. What happened to the best center back in the league? Now, I'm not saying that red card takes away from you being world class or not world class, but what happened yesterday? Arsenal. Hey, now there's no Saliba against Liverpool as well. Yo, hey, who's gonna play in Saliba's place? Are they probably gonna play? Who else plays center back at Arsenal besides? But it doesn't matter. Okay, the dynamic duo has been separated, and it was their own doing with the foolishness yesterday. Let me put another long time guest. Yo, Kenny, how you doing, bro?
Yo, big up to you, bro. Yeah, man, I'm absolutely loving life this morning.
Broski, have you been watching the meltdown from all of these
Oh, emergency
Arsenal fans?
streams and all. Yeah, there were a lot of like emergency streams this morning.
Bro, I heard Lee Gunner's reaction yesterday, and then man said we're gonna do an emergency stream right afterwards. I said,
Yeah,
wow.
it was actually it was. I knew it was gonna happen, bro. He was gonna do it anyways.
Oh man, did he actually do it?
He did. He
I
did.
was,
He did. He did.
bro.
He did.
Shout out to these reaction channels, bro. I just want to bring up a few of their reactions, if I can, just so we
Yeah,
can
you.
laugh together, bro. Because what I was seeing, you would swear that the Arsenal people were supporting United, bro. The way they were losing their minds yesterday. I
Really?
wish I downloaded this. Broski, it's bad, bro. I wish I downloaded this early, but anyway, shout out to football, to this fan reactions football club. I always watch their reactions.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my goal is to get big enough to be on here one day. That's the reason why I
Oh
started
yeah,
turning on my
hundred
camera. I said,
percent,
"Hey,
100%, bro. I
I,
would
I,
love that.
I want to be on here, bro. Even if it's to troll me, it's cool, bro."
Yeah,
But
yeah, I would.
anyway,
Yeah, actually.
let's see here.
Yeah.
Yep, right here, right here. Red card. Let's start here.
He's sending him off. There we go. He sent him off. The game is over. Saliba, red card, 3-match ban.
Guys, the game is over.
I knew
The,
it.
look at
I
this,
just knew.
29 minutes into the game, you've got a red card. You're
Bro,
playing Bournemouth.
Saliba absolutely ruined my FPL week as well. I just realized.
Hey bro, I don't care, bro. I've got Arsenal people. David Raya is my goalkeeper on FPL. I
Same.
don't give a damn, bro.
Bro, Saliba.
I
is
will
like-
take the drop in points for Arsenal tears, bro. Where's Artifact? He was here earlier on, that Arsenal bastard. Where is that guy? Nah, bro. I feel like doing a KG and calling all my Arsenal fans, bro, and asking them what happened yesterday, bro. Look at this. People are out here losing their minds. Let's play some more.
Doesn't play against Liverpool. Let me shake that off.
Let me shake that off,
It's
man.
all right.
Let me
don't
shake-
worry.
Let me shake it off with
It's
a
only
drink.
Saliba. It's only our best defender. You better wake up, mate. All clouding your emotions. He didn't even need to pull him down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Suck your mum. Suck your mum, bro. Suck your mum. A million times. Saliba's gone. Bro, Saliba. And just like that, you're now not playing against Liverpool.
Oh,
Oh my days.
Howard Webb, I promise, please, let's fight for charity, man. Please.
what?
Dickhead.
That's a fight for
Let's fight
charity.
for charity.
He's gonna be a goner.
What's going on? Wait, I want to see Troops. Troops was here,
Yeah,
bro. I
he
remember.
eyes off. 10 men.
You might have to. Yeah, you might have to forward it.
10 men.
But there,
We've
there,
got
there.
red card.
No, if he's offside,
It's the
then
third
you
red
can't
this
give him a red
season.
card.
Oh
There
my
we go.
days, he's gonna send him off. He's gonna send him up. Look how long he's taking. He's gonna send him. If he does that, oh my god, he's gonna send him. I told you lot. What did I tell you lot? What did I tell you lot? What did I tell you lot? Why did he do that? Look how high up your pitch you are. Look how now he's up
I
for
hate
Liverpool.
Arsenal, bro.
Oh my days. Oh my days, he's missing Liverpool. Oh my days, he's missing Liverpool, blood. Oh my days. Oh my days.
Let me tell you something, guys. The red card was the tip of the iceberg. It got
Bro,
worse.
indeed, man. You know what?
It got worse.
Corner taken short. They've ripped. Oh, it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. It's a seaside resort.
Seaside
We're
resort.
losing to Skegness. Title over. Lock it off. I'll see you next season. This is an NBA channel from now on. Tuesday NBA.
NBA channel from now on. Man says it's an
Thanks,
NBA
going
channel
to
from
just
now
watch basketball. I'm like, brother, these guys supported United. Do you know how bad it would be, bro? We were
Bro, that's
14
crazy.
coming into this, bro.
on. Bro.
People are saying, I'm going to watch NBA. Nah, bro. Nah.
Bro, that's how bad it is, though, Vegeta. That's how really madness, bro.
Oh man, Curtis, man. You know,
Bro,
Curtis is a good guy, bro. But damn,
he's the go-to Arsenal fan channel. I've literally saw his, meltdown reaction. It's
yeah.
literally it's literally the funniest of all,
Oh
man.
wait, he did a post game reaction. Let me find this,
He
bro.
might yeah, I don't know, he may have done that as well, I guess.
Oh man, Curtis doesn't deserve this, bro.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
only for me the only Arsenal fan, yeah, I actually feel is definitely him. The rest of them, nah, just only for Curtis.
Bro, did you watch Expression's reaction to the game?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, bro.
did you see the thumbnail as well?
Oh my gosh. You know, the one thing you don't want is for Arsenal to lose, and on the same weekend, Tottenham wins 4-1 against bloody West Ham. Oh, best of enemies is going to be lit, bro. Bro, but that guy wanted us to lose just so he can troll KG. Nah, not today, bro. There's no flex in Buemo for
Not
you, my
today.
brother.
Yes,
Buemo
not
did
today,
not
not
show up.
today.
But I don't know. It was nice, bro. I wish we could have more of that because I miss peak AFTV. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like just bring it. Oh, let's just bring it back, bro. Hey, Ronald on my channel. Yes. What's up, Ronald?
Why not? My brother's
Big up
channel.
Ronald.
It's big up to you as well as the Spot FC.
No, it's me, Kenny Fan TV. It's me.
Oh, honey. Oh, how are you, bro?
Yeah, I've been good, bro. I've been all right, mate.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Hey
But
man, we're
Vegeta,
just
I had
laughing
to
at
pull
Arsenal,
up, bro,
bro.
because you actually do shows on times I never catch you. I always catch the aftermath of everything.
Okay.
I was just doing something and I was listening to Themba and Mark, and I was like, nah, this is not it. This ain't it, Chief. I need to come in. I need to talk to my
What
brother.
what
We
did you
couldn't
think
talk
about what they
properly
were fighting
yesterday. Huh?
about? What did you think about the conversation between Timber and Mark just now?
Oh, well, bless them. That's all I say. Bless them.
How did you feel about the game yesterday, bro? Like
Firstly, big up to the chat, big up to Stephanie, Football Fan Zone, seeing you for the first time. And yeah, I mean, the game, it was quite interesting. I called it as it was, a scrappy win,
Scrappy.
a
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did say.
2-1, right? And because I had a feeling, obviously, Brentford kind of, scored the goals. And at least, oh yeah, this is Themba then. I just did not know he was going by the Football Fan Zone. Themba, get me the Valverde contract ASAP, sir. Get it, get it on the table. Get it on the table in January. We come in to sign him. In
Uh,
exchange, you can have Harry Maguire. David Alba is anyways going, so you can have
that's
him.
a fair deal, Tim, but Harry's not playing badly right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, Harry
You should take
Maguire.
Maguire.
Yeah, he would be good for them. Like, Ballon d'Or winning Harry Maguire. You can have him.
Yeah,
But
bro.
yesterday's game, bro, again, I was listening to you guys, right? And a lot
Yeah.
of questions are being asked about was uh, why was the lid having the Vaseline treatment? Well, I'll be honest with you. The reason why, in my opinion, is because they did not know how big the cut is going to be. You can
Mhm.
put staples and Band-Aid on small cuts. That was a massive cut.
Mhm.
That ain't a small cut, bro. So obviously that required time, and on the pitch we did not have time. Did you want to see uh, Lindelof coming in the 27th, 30th minute? I absolutely did not, right? So
Yeah.
them putting on the Vaseline and just asking him to go back in, obviously the player wanted to play because he has a say in it, right? Let's not
Mhm.
forget the player has his own say. Do I need to come off? Like, in the dying minutes, Casemiro made a call for himself that I need to be subbed off. I can't play. My calf is not helping me right now. So he was off, and we had Ogata come in for him. So just in regards to it, we had to keep him on the pitch. I think the decision in hindsight was a good decision, in my opinion. because he was playing well. Plus, you sweat the most out of your head, and that's where the injury was. So even if it was, obviously, it was not a healed wound, but the blood with the sweat was just looking massive than it was supposed to be, right? And last time when Vidic got the same cut or a similar cut, I don't think he was taken off. I'm not sure if he was taken off the pitch, but them times were different times. So yesterday they did what they could. The referee could have waited for a minute more, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, you have to. I think he was just waiting for the ball to go out. It was just our bad luck that the ball went out at the corner time, and he had to ask him to leave the pitch because he can't ask him to leave the pitch in open play, can he? As per the
No.
rules, he can't.
Yeah.
So he possibly waited for the right time, and the right time was that time. So we did concede a goal off that one opportunity they got. I'll be honest with you. I'm somewhat blaming the low, but in hindsight, I'm okay with the goal because it was a good opportunity taken by their striker. He's a tall guy, let's not forget. Well, what was an embarrassing goal to concede was the one Arsenal conceded yesterday from a corner. That's embarrassing,
Yeah, I
right?
saw that.
Like you're falling for a set piece routine, bro. A set piece routine. That's embarrassing. But Temba, jump back in if you can, bro. I need to speak to you as well. So if we have time, keeping in mind Vegeta has always got things to do. But so that was it, right? And I did see something that I'm sure a lot of people missed from Erik Ten Hag yesterday, which was good management of the game. How?
Okay.
Let me reflect upon the how, you might ask.
Yeah, go
Because
into it.
we have always conceded in this season. I think in the last 9 minutes, we have conceded at least 2 or 3 goals in different games combined. So yesterday, him bringing on Mazraoui as another aspect of defense to just make our defense, he just locked up the shop. He didn't even lock up the shop. He locked up the whole street. So I just felt that actually was a big up to Kenny. That actually was a good step that he took, bringing on more defenders, locking up the shop, because we would have easily conceded. We know how trigger happy Bruno Fernandes is, right? He might have just booted the ball, and the ball falls up on them, and then they take another chance, and we concede another goal, and we end up the game with 2-2. So that was good, in my opinion. What is embarrassing is what Arteta did yesterday.
Talk about it, Ronald.
Bro, you brought on Kivior, and then you took him out in next 25 minutes. What kind of raunchy game management is that?
He panicked, bro. I think he panicked yesterday. I don't know. Arteta, I don't know.
But that's the manager a lot of our fan base gloats about and would like to take at United, no? It's embarrassing.
Oh, really? Is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
Bro, they want the same story of success that Arsenal has. They just want that. They want to see our club again fighting for the top number 2, number 3 spot. But at what cost? That cost. Arsenal is going to go into a game against Liverpool without. Who got the red card yesterday? Someone got the red, no?
Yeah, Saliba. Saliba got the
Saliba,
red.
yeah. They're going to go there without Saliba. I don't know if Saka's going to be back because Saka's injured right now. But Temba, my brother, what did you think about that sub, the Kivior sub?
Honestly, man, this guy Arteta was crazy, man. That was very stupid of Arteta. Like, how do you bring in Kivior? Because for me, I was thinking, like, in the first place, Kivior should not even come into the game at first, because he took out Kivior. He took out Raheem Sterling to bring out Kivior. If there was a player I was going to bring on at that point in time, I would take out Kai Havertz and bring on, what's his name, Gabriel Martinelli. Then lock the shop, because the fact that he brought in Kivior only to take him out 35 minutes after, it's crazy.
So what he did was he brought in Kivior and then panicked because he saw one misplaced pass. And Arsenal fans would tell you Raya deserved a red card. because Rhea himself started walking off. He knew VAR is checking this. I'm done. He picked his bottle, he picked his towel, and he was walking. And the referee then called him back. The players
Man.
asked him to stop. So they could have actually gone to the Liverpool game without David Raya as well.
Oh, that
And
would
that would
have
have been a bantered. That would have been
that would have been funny,
bantering.
bro.
Whoa.
That is the kind of thing that I feel is criminal, and I'm glad Eric Ten Hag hasn't reached that level of criminal. He hasn't reached that level. He has done his fair share of crimes, right? But he hasn't
Mm.
reached that level. Imagine if he brings on, I don't know, Ugarte, and then subs him off after 25 minutes. This fan base would just go, would just ride.
Man, it's mad. Yeah, that would be crazy, man. That would
Nah,
be
that
crazy.
would be insane. But Ronald, I believe you had some stuff to say to Timber. You know, you asked him to join us again.
Yeah, I asked him to join because I want to have this conversation with him about Valverde because the guy is super quality. I can't lie, bro. That
Thank
is
you.
one
Thank
guy
you. Thank you. Thank
I
you. Thank you.
want
Thank you.
him.
Thank you. Thank you.
Apart from Garnacho and Kobe Mainu and Lenny Yoro, you can have whatever you want
Whatever I want.
from the club,
From
the
the
entire
club.
club.
Apart from Kobe.
I'm not gonna lie to
Garnacho.
you, bro.
Garnacho and Lenny Yoro.
I know, man. You know
You
the
kind
player I
of
want.
need a Maguire right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Alaba
No,
ain't coming
actually,
back anytime soon.
I'm sorry. If Phil Jones was still in your club, probably I would take Phil Jones. But at this point in time, I want Garnacho and Kobe Mino.
No,
Then
I'll be honest.
I can give you.
I'll be honest. Just
Yeah.
be patient. Garnacho is bound to come to you guys. He is bound to be at Real Madrid. Give
Definitely.
it like maybe 3 years, maybe 4, maybe another
Yeah.
contract at United. He will be there. It's just
Perez.
how old is Vinicius Junior right now? 24, 25
I think
maybe?
it's 25 between 24.
Junior.
Yeah, I think
Let
it's
us
24.
check. He is 24 years old. Yes.
24, yeah,
And
24.
yeah, so yeah, 6 years later when he's 30 and Garnacho
And
is
comes to
24,
United.
he's bound to you.
Hell no.
Then we'll swap. We swap. We do a swap deal.
Hell
Bro,
no.
we might not swap, but that because again, he loves Ronaldo to the T. He's definitely going to go ahead and copy exactly what his GOAT did. He loves Ronaldo. Let's
Man.
not like it's
He
just it is what it is. I can't even deny it. Like I can't say and fight with chest and say, oh yeah, Garnacho is never leaving Manchester United. No, he will.
Mhm.
The only thing is when. And the way
But
he's
Ronald-
playing right now,
Yeah.
the way he's playing right now, the mad part is the way he's playing right now. You guys actually might consider a swap deal for Rodrigo with Garnacho.
Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that, man. I like with Perez, he can do anything, man. Perez can do anything.
And that's the second thing I was about to bring in, Perez.
Yeah.
Perez for Real Madrid is equivalent to Sir Alex Ferguson from Manchester United.
Man, crazy, man, crazy.
When is
Because-
Perez retiring? Need to get that man out of here.
Perez,
Bro, that guy, he has a good problem. And the problem is his ego. You hurt his ego, he's going to destroy you, but he's going to earn you and he's going to bring you to the club regardless.
Yeah.
That's his problem. But that's a good problem to have. Ed Woodward had the same problem, but the other way around. You said no to him, he's going to tell you, you know what? You said no. Okay, I'll give your club 200 million, but I'll get you. How? From where? I don't know, but I'll figure this out.
Waste, man. I don't like that guy.
And
bro.
Perez is
man.
on the other side. He's like, you know what? Mbappe, come talk to me. I'll give you a bigger contract, but I will not give your club any contract.
A dime.
And Perez will always be respected at Real Madrid for what he has done. He will always and always be respected. Like it or not, the man has made the club reach a level where you need a new room for just trophies.
Yeah.
You don't have enough
Agreed.
space for Champions League anymore.
You can always rent out Tottenham's empty trophy cabinet. You can rent out Arsenal's trophy cabinet. You know,
Bro, at the pace they are going, they might actually buy Camp Nou and just put trophies in there.
I want to ask now, Ronald. Do you think there's a reality whereby United gets Federico Valverde?
Yes.
oh, okay.
Really?
Yes.
Like talking
because
about.
I'll be honest
Okay.
with you. Like, hear me
Yeah.
out, right? So here's the reality and how I see it. Now, these players are not going to be in the same profile, but they are going to be making surplus to requirement. How old is Valverde? I think he's 24 right now, if I'm not wrong, or around that age. You have someone who's younger to him, but has a higher ceiling than him, and might actually be a better player than him in hindsight, and that is Goulier. So when he is big enough and strong enough to be in your first team regular, in and out, that's where Valverde becomes kind of like the guy who's surplus requirements. But the problem is Perez is very good at man management. That's the problem with you guys. Because so many years went by, Nacho Fernandez was surplus to requirement. He was just behind Sergio Ramos and Pepe. But he waited his time out because it's Real Madrid. You wait your time out. So
Unless you're
that is the only place where I just feel that Valverde might be a possibility that he might come if, obviously, for Perez, the bag is big enough and you're giving, because if he comes here, he straight away gets game time. Straight away.
Yeah. And he's 26 right now. He's 26.
He's 26.
Yeah.
And he's a good quality player. Like I like the guy because he's a passionate player, one, right? And secondly, he was very quick. I think he was the first ones to learn the dark arts from Sergio Ramos himself. I like the guy just for that one tackle he did. I think it was on Morata, where he took the red card for the team.
Yeah.
We don't have those kind of players. We have Casemiro, who goes red card, but he goes red card because of his own incapabilities of pace. Because Casemiro might be a Superman, his kryptonite is pace. If you have fast feet, he's just standing there. You go by him, he's going to go in for a 2-footed tackle, take you out.
2-footed.
Yeah, no. They robbed us there with that 70 million. Perez knew what he was doing there.
Nah. He did not rob us. Like, I'll be honest, they did not rob us. They just gave us a fair price for a player of that quality as Casemiro. It's just that our league is too paced for him. Like, if he went from, okay, just think of it this way, right? From Real Madrid, if he actually went to one of the Milans, he would have still come good. He would be still playing at the top level, Champions League. Because the pace is not there in that league. I think there are a handful amount of players who have pace in that league altogether. We have a handful amount of players in the league who don't have pace.
No, that's fair enough, guys. That's fair enough. But
yeah.
I think we're just gonna wrap it up right over there. You know, on a good note, Arsenal, take your licks, bro. All I can say to you guys is
it's a disgrace. That's what it is. A disgrace.
Vegeta.
Before you wrap it up, how are you guys feeling about the Chelsea Liverpool?
So tough one. I want Liverpool to lose.
I want Liverpool to lose actually. I want Liverpool to lose actually. I want Liverpool to lose actually. I want Chelsea to lose.
I am in a predicament. I obviously want Liverpool to lose, but I also don't like Sancho.
I just don't like Chelsea.
Come on, man. Ronald. Come on, man. Come on.
No, I am. See, Drake once said, "He's petty with dedication." I felt it. I was like, yeah, that's true. I am petty with dedication. And I will always be petty. When it comes to Sancho, I will never. I hope he falls in love with football, but I hope he never wins nothing.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That was too much.
Maybe a draw is the best outcome for us in that situation. I don't know.
I hope Chelsea wins, but Van Dijk holds Sancho in a split that he goes out for the rest of the season.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk.
Wait, why you get away from me from?
hey, yeah, no.
Are we doing a watch along for that game on any channel? Anyone's doing a watch along for that game?
Knowing Timber, he's always doing watch along.
Yeah, I'm doing watch along, man. You know, I'll do the watch along always. After that game needs you to do watch along for the game, man.
Wait, what time is the game? Because I just need to pick up my kids from their grandmother.
It's in 3 hours.
Then I'll be there with Timber. I'll be back by then.
Yeah.
If you will be back, then I will be there too. I will be there anyways with them, but no worries. I will be there. I'll pull up. The football fan
trust
zone,
you,
I will
man.
be there.
Trust you, my man. Trust you, my man.
But hey, let's just leave it there before Ronald says anything else about Sancho. Arsenal fans.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
It will kill you. A real death.
but Wichita, have you noticed something? Arsenal fans, I think you were watching with Kenny Troops.
Yeah.
The Jadon Sancho from Wish.com, his video, right? So you were watching his video, and he was saying Arteta out because I watch his videos as well. I would watch Arsenal game on mute, but I will have him talking because I like his commentary better than the game commentary, right? So I was listening to him, and he was saying Arteta needs to go. He needs to get sacked. Arteta out.
They've been saying it about 3 of them.
He also went. Liga also went out to say Arteta needs to go because Eric Ten Hag has won more than Arteta in lesser time.
Those are just facts.
So the rivals are respecting the trophies we have won, but our fan base is too rich to respect those trophies.
Standard.
Brother, what's that?
Fans, that don't look good, guys. That don't look good. I'm sorry, guys. I just hate Arsenal, okay? Arsenal, hold that.
Yeah.
That's right. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me, Timber, Ronald, Kenny, Mark in earlier on, Stephanie, always
it's a blessing
here
to be here.
supporting the thing. And guys, like I said, this is me trying to be consistent. That's the whole point of the podcast starting. There will be more videos. There will be watch-alongs. There's the Timber Banks and Vegeta show that we drop during the week as well. That's still going to be there. So please like, share, subscribe.
And guys, if I would be there on the videos, I'll try to make sure Vegeta sits on 4-hour podcast.
Oh, hell no. I'm not doing that long. What the heck?
Bot said the same. Look at his profile. He has 4-hour shows now.
Bot doesn't know how to continue, how to control his audience. Okay, he lets it run away with him.
I run away.
But sometimes it's nice, man. It's nice. Sometimes the conversation gets very nice. So that's the thing.
I can push 2 hours, but that's my maximum. That's about it. Other than that,
we'll see. We'll see if the conversation flows. We'll see.
Get out of here, Ronald. Let's go, people. Thank you. I will see you later on for the Liverpool Chelsea game, people. Peace out.